Certainly. I'm here to help. Is there danger? I stand for the light. I'm here to help. Certainly. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. Is there danger? I stand for the light. Is there danger? A sound plan. I stand for the light. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. Of course. The light is my strength. Betrayal of the light. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. You are past redemption. Of course. I stand for the light. For honor. Is there danger? I stand for the light. Justice shall be.
First blood.
A sound plan.
Our ally.
Betrayal. I'm here to help. Certainly. For my father, the king. A sound plan. Is there danger? Of course. Certainly. For honor. You are past. For Lord Oran. Foul pain.
Your
I'm here
master.
to help. Feel my wrath. A sound plan. Of course. Welcome to our village. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. For my father, the king. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of course. The light is my strength. Certainly. Of course. You are back. For honor. I'm here to help. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength.
Let the killing begin. I'd love to.
Justice shall be done. I stand
Our
for the
forces
light.
are under attack.
The light is my strength.
Who do you want to kill?
I'm here to help. A sound plan. For honor. Is there danger? A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. For Lord Oran. Of course. Certainly. Betrayal of the light. Of course.
Our allies hero has fallen.
For honor. Certainly. A sound plan. For Lord Oran. Justice is come. Of course. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly.
Our hero has fallen.
Your mana is depleted.
Let the killing begin.
Justice shall be done. I stand. Justice shall be done. Certainly. I'm here to help. The light is my strength. Is there danger? Justice shall be done. Of course. I stand for the light. Justice shall be done. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. I stand for the light. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. You are past redemption. For Lord Oran. Certainly. For honor. Of course.
Allies hero
A
has
sound
fallen.
plan. Justice shall be done. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. I'm here to help. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. Of course. Justice shall be done. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Is Is there danger? Of course. For honor. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Certainly. I stand for the light. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. Of course. Certainly. Of course. The light is my strength. I'm here to help. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. For honor. Of course. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course. Is there danger? A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. A sound plan. For honor. Justice shall be done. Of course. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Of course. For honor. I stand for the light. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Is there danger? A sound plan. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. The light is my strength. Justice shall be done. The light is my strength. Is there danger? Feel my wrath. Of course. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Justice shall be done. For honor. Is there danger? Of course. A sound plan. For honor. The light is my strength. Is there danger? Of course. A sound plan. Of course. I stand for the light. The light is my strength. Is there danger? I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Justice has come. A sound plan. I'm here to help. The light is my strength. Of course. Certainly. I'm here to help. Of course. Certainly. Of course. The light is my strength. Is there danger? The light is my strength. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Is there danger?
Greetings,
Justice shall be done. I'm here to help.
What you want?
Of course.
You want axe?
Justice shall be done. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. I'm here
Our
to help.
forces are under attack.
I stand for the light. For honor. Is there danger? Certainly. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. I stand for the light.
이주다.
Justice shall be done. For honor. A sound. Of course. For honor. Light is my
Your
strength.
mana is depleted.
A sound plan. Certainly. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Is there danger? The light is my strength. I'm here to help. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Is there danger? Certainly. Of course. For honor. Of course. For my father, the king. A sound plan. Certainly. I stand. A sound plan. Certainly.
Double kill.
Your
Light
mana
is my strength. For honor. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Justice shall be done. Certainly. For honor. I stand for the light. Is there danger? I stand for the light. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. Feel my wrath. Is there danger? A sound plan. For honor. Certainly. I stand for the light. I'm here to help. Of course. I stand for the light. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Foul knave. Of course. For honor. Certainly. Justice shall be done. I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. Certainly. Is there danger? The light is my strength. I'm here to help. Of course.
Our forces are under
A
attack.
sound plan. Is there danger? Certainly. I stand for the light. For honor. Of course. For honor. Certainly. A sound plan.
Our allied hero has fallen.
A sound plan. The light is my strength. For honor. For my father, the king. Of course. A sound plan. I'm here to help. Of course. The light is my strength. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. A sound plan. Justice is coming.
Our forces are under attack.
Of course. Certainly. Of course. I'm here to help. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. The light is my strength. I'm here to help. Certainly.
Your mana is
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Is there danger? Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. I stand for the light. A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Certainly.
Our forces
honor.
are under attack.
Of course. Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound
Inventory
plan.
is full.
Justice shall be done.
Trail of light.
The light is my strength. Certainly. Of course. Is there danger?
Who do you want to kill? Let the killing begin.
I stand for the light. The light is my strength. Certainly. Justice shall be done. Is there danger? I stand for the light. The light is my
Inventory is
strength.
full.
For honor. Of course. Is there danger? Justice shall be done. I'm here to help. Certainly. For honor. Is there danger? I stand for the light. I'm here to help.
your mana
I
is
stand for the light. A sound. Of course. For honor. A sound. For honor. Certainly. For honor. Of course. The light is my strength. A sound plan. Justice